court. The reason being they were in Londwa. The issue of whether or not has already been decided after assessing the ground, overruled the objection by the prosecution and granted the co-accused, that is first and seventh accused, bail. I will therefore be belaboring the point if I went back to evaluating the substantive issues raised and decided earlier. However, the most interesting part about the present accused persons is that they did not take plea because the IO was unable to trace them. This factor, given their telephone numbers, is a curious revelation, particularly on the conduct of these accused persons. Besides, I have perused the court record and I have further noted that on the 9th of August 2018, the court went ahead and made specific pronouncements against the accused persons who were not in court, who were not before the courts that day in the following terms. The Republic has made an application for warrant of arrest against accused 2 to accused 6 and accused 8 to accused 11. In making the application, Mr. Muteti presented to the court press statement by the CEO of EACC. I have informed myself of the same. It is evident that there was public communication to the accused persons. I make the following orders, said Honorable D.N. Ogoti. He said that Lilian Wanjiru Ndengwa, accused 2, Jimmy Kiamba, accused 3, Gregory Mwakanogo, accused 4, Stephen Ogego Osiro, accused 5, Luke Mugo Katimo, accused 6, John Githua Jogu, accused 8, Grace Jero Githua, accused 9, Rodwell Silas, accused 10, and Guruman Traders, accused 11, do present themselves to EACC Police Station at Integrity Center by noon Friday, 10th of August 2018. Very aware of, EACC to proceed to arrest and arraign them before the court. Warrants are issued pursuant thereto. End of the order by the Chief Magistrate. It is not convincing for the defense, in my view, to say that all these attempts to have the accused present themselves as required went completely unnoticed, whether by them or their advocates. The manner the accused persons have conducted themselves is bound to raise suspicion as to their commitment to present themselves before these courts. If indeed the IO could not trace them in the residences or mobile phones, where were they? In my view, I would agree with the submission by the state that the extra caution needs to be taken even as I consider releasing them on bail or board. The court is of the view that their attendance to court must be guaranteed by at least another person apart from themselves who can always vouch for their whereabouts. For this reason, I would vary the bail or board terms made with respect to the first and seventh accused by denying the accused persons before me the alternative of cash bail. Instead, I would order that they comply with the first option, which, apart from the accused's own personal board, there is commitment by a surety who undertakes to ensure accused shall attend court as and when required. Consequently, in respect of accused 2, accused 3, accused 4, accused 5, accused 6, accused 8, and accused 9, they are ordered to execute a personal board of Kenya shillings 5 million, provide a surety of Kenya shillings 3 million, and deposit their passports in court. They shall also not interfere with witnesses who come to court, who come with their knowledge. Orders accordingly. To apply for
a copy of the ruling to be typed expeditiously. And because the court has spoken, it's our obligation to comply with the court order where we can comply. But in equal measure, where a ruling sets a precedent that infringes on the personal rights of the accused, we are also obliged to test that ruling in a superior court. Your Honor, we request that the proceedings be typed expeditiously and will be availed a copy of the ruling to enable us exercise that constitutional right. Your Honor, one of the issues that we seek to ventilate in the High Court is whether a public pronouncement by the Director of Public Prosecutions in a letter that is written and circulated in the press is a communication of a court order.
Sorry, I'm not getting back to that.
One of the issues that you found is that a circulation of a letter by the DPP in the press amounts to a communication of a court order. And Your Honor, in respect of the accused persons who are not before the court as acknowledged by the court, whether or not an order that was extracted and not served on them and not communicated would vitiate their right to a constitutional right to the alternative of a cash bail. Your Honor, these are grave issues. The proceedings be typed expeditiously and a copy be availed to the defense counsel.
From what you have said,
Yes.
Yes,
I thought
actually treated him totally unfairly.
if you have treated me unfairly, I think that is something you cannot raise before me.
No, it's something that I need you to be aware, because I tend to think, Your Honor, that under Article 20 and 21, you have totally ignored that.
I'm not going to listen to that.
Your Honor, you will have to listen, because I'm telling you that my accused person came to, presented himself to the station. You did not put that into consideration.
You are not appearing before me, please.
And that was totally unfair, Your Honor.
You need to make that.
And that is why you have kept this ruling until today in the afternoon.
Very well.
What you need to understand, Your Honor, is that the moment a person comes here for fundamental rights, you cannot tell us that you are busy. So perhaps the court then needs to again look at Article 20 and 21 and realize that this ruling cannot be fair. You have totally treated him unfairly, and at least I have told you that. You're a fruit tree, and we shall throw stones. We can take the next step, yes, but please understand that.
So, proceedings be typed and supplied to the defense counsels as applied. I think that is it. The court is done with the ruling.
I think you have a mentioned date, you can, 22nd of this month. You can maintain that?
Your Honor, I have a second application to make.
Mentioned 22nd of August 2018.
Putting documents. Those can be available to us. I'm told they are ready.
So, prosecution evidential material. Defense.
I'm most obliged.
Very well, I think apart from a few for you to comply.
Council collected from all over. All